What's up? What's up? What's up? Coscanino over here. Getting ready for today. Hey, what's going on? Ty here, what's up? Rosie. What's up, mama? What happened to your internet the other day? I was watching you and Zoro live, and I was like, I know you're in London, right? So anyway, I don't know. The internet's been acting crazy lately. Everybody's home, everybody's online, so it's a bit crazy. The vibe. Ping. Yo, shout out to Dolapo, man. I don't know what happened to the internet. Yeah, internet is mad. Yo, Dolapo, what's up? Just drop a comment so I can bring you in. Yeah, I don't know what's up with everybody's internet, man. The internet is mad. All of us are home, so. Scientific, what's up? What's going on, my brother? Yeah, the internet is stressed, man. My house is stressed, man. The kids, everybody's on. iPads, computer, everything is on. Everything is on live. So it's just crazy. The usage is mad. Yeah. The usage is mad. So, yeah. Let's see what's up. Let me go live. I know it's only Monday, right? But I'm starting my turn up small. Hey, Dolapo, what's up now? Oh man.
Never even start internet on the mess.
I'm telling you, man. I was just
Hey, what's good, boss?
internet right now. Like I talked to people in Texas, in Atlanta. I talked to Patrick Ellis. Every 5 minutes, we were having issues with the internet, and he's in Atlanta.
Yeah,
it's just crazy, you know.
That's crazy, man.
Yeah, everyone is online, man. What's up now? Where are you physically?
New York.
You in the city? Oh, nice.
Yeah.
No, you're militant. I don't know.
Queens, New York. I'm in
Queens,
New York.
Town, man. You know.
No, I'm in Queens, New York.
Queens. Oh, you're right next to me.
Yeah, I live in Queens.
Yeah, you're right next to me. That's cool, man. Yeah, thanks for doing this today. Excited to finally talk to you. I think it's important, you know. I've heard the music. I love the music from when Bankuli made the introduction, etc. So it's nice. I'm excited. So
shout out to you,
yes.
boss.
Yeah, man. Thanks to everybody that's on with us. One Nation is on. Rubiat and Rose, you know, my girl Rosie, my One Africa family from the UK. Shout out to everybody, you know. So yeah, you know, on this show platform, one thing I like to do is like, you know, to talk more, you know, like you're good at what you do, you know what I'm saying? You make good music, you know, that's why we're here.
Thank you.
Talking. Yeah, but I'll like my thing is to try to find out more about your background, you know, before the music. And then we can now talk some about the music, and then what is to come afterwards. You know what I'm saying? But I think you've had a lot of opportunities, a lot of interviews to shed so much light on your music. And I've been jamming. I think in my preparation, I think I've listened to everything that you have out there. You know what I'm saying? Anyway,
thank you. Appreciate you. So, I don't have a lot, but I try. But thank you.
Yeah. But what you have out there, including all the Instagram stuff you put out and things like that, when you just vibing and things. So I think it's all part of it. So yeah, so let's go into it. Tell me who Dolapo is in terms of from you, from the get-go, from Nigeria, you know, from the family setup, like siblings, your parents and things like that. Let's talk about that so we really get to know you.
Okay. I don't even know where to start.
You don't know where to start, right?
No, I don't.
So yeah,
I have
just
an
start
extended
from
family, so
yeah.
I don't know how to but I'll just start however. So my name is Dolapo Adekombi. I'm not gonna sound like Americans now. My name is Dolapo Adekombi. I'm from Ogun State. Abeokuta to be precise. I was born in Lagos. I grew up in Lagos. Went to school. I went to secondary school in Ogun State, Federal Government Girls College, Shagamu. Okay. And then I went to University of Lagos, the best university in Nigeria.
So you say, right?
University of first choice. They don't call it that for nothing. Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. Then, I mean, my family, I don't know how to explain that. So I'll rather not talk about that, if you don't mind. Like, my family is large. My sister even knows you. My sister is Tokwe. She told me about you last year. You know who Tokwe is, right?
Which Tokwe?
Tokwe Adekombi, that's her name. She used to live in New York, and then she moved to Texas.
Know. 100%, man.
That's my sister. So
for real?
Yeah, we have the same dad. So she told me about you last year when the Independence Parade was about to happen.
Very well.
Yeah, Shaggy Girls. She told me about that, and then she was like, yo, hit this dude up. And I'm like, I literally just dropped my first song. They're not going to put me on that show. Stop playing. So I just, I mean, I was like, thank you for that. But like, I know I'm not going to try because I know I just dropped my first single. So, you was going to say something.
Yeah, what was the experience for you? Like talk about your, for me, right? For me, the reason why, you don't have to talk about fam. I understand it, trust me. But in terms of you personally, right? For me, right, when you see a lot of musicians, when you see like boxers, like the person that sort of made them into who they are, it starts from that early stage. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, I grew up with my mom. Like I was raised by a single mom. I would say that. You know, like my mom and I are really close. We're best friends. She would my mom was there for me in all ramifications. I have some people from my secondary school here.
Nice,
and I'm sure some of them thought that I was a rich kid when I was in secondary school. But I wasn't. No, I'm serious. Because my mom always made sure that I had everything that I needed. You know, like I didn't lack anything. So when people say, what's your grass to grace story? I know if they pretend like say I get one. You know, I can't act like I was hawking gala on the streets because I didn't.
Yes,
you know, like I lived a decent life growing up. You know, I didn't have to struggle to get anything. All I had to do was go to school and focus on my education. Now, I'm for real though. That's really all I had to do.
What did your mom do, like for money?
My mom was a market woman. Like she did buy and sell anything, clothes, jewelry, gold, anything. Just flip it, anything, flippable. As long as it's legit though. You know, she was a hustler out there. You know, she was selling and buying whatever it was. Whatever she could tell that this one go sell, she go buy them. You know, anything to feed the kids. So shout out to my mom.
Cool, man.
Shout out to my mom.
And what about the university experience? Did you like do music in university or where?
You're trying to figure out where music.
Yeah,
I'm gonna tell you.
But you could have done anything.
No, I'm gonna tell you for real. I'm gonna tell you. So when I was in University of Lagos, when I was in Unilag, I got into Unilag through diploma. You know, so I was, diploma. You know, I just told you that I was raised by a single mom.
Yes.
Diploma no be small change. It costs a lot of money to do diploma. So knowing how much money it costs, I wasn't playing around. So I tried to like focus on my education and just like that first year. I'm talking about just that first year. I was really serious because I wanted to really get into the school because there's people that do diploma in Unilag and they end up failing, then they get kicked out. So the beginning of my second year in uni, my cousin at that point had a record label that he had just set up. But, he had money, so I liked being around him. Like, he was a good guy, too. He's like a brother to me or whatever. But, when there's money, it's always a good time to be there and all of that. So he set up a record label, and he was like, yo, Dolapo, I set up a record label, and I think that you can do this. Like, I think you could make music. I think you could sing. God knows that I didn't even know I could sing then. So he said, I think you could sing. So let's do this. Let's make music.
Yeah.
So I started going to the studio with him. I had no idea what I was doing. God knows. I was just doing nonsense.
Lagos vibes.
Yeah. Yes. At that time, Wizkid was the sensation. So as a young person, you see Whiskey doing his thing, you believe that you can do it too, you know. But everybody, you need vision. I think you need vision to really achieve goals. Because if you're moving without vision, you're just gonna be moving in no direction. It's gonna be like anywhere belly face. Like if they say go here, you will go. If they say go here. But if you have a vision, you could tell you know what you want. So you're not gonna settle for less.
Yeah.
So I did music in year 2. I had a song with Durella.
Okay.
And Sam Clef produced one of my other songs.
Like that.
But my mom was not with it because my grades were getting bad in school. Obviously when you start to do music and you go to school, it's a lot. It's not easy.
Yeah.
Because you gotta like be able to balance your school and your work, your school and the studio life. And studio, most likely you're sleeping in the studio, spending nights, doing all of that extra stuff. So I kind of just quit, like, because the one person that I needed to believe that that you can do this. Oh, this music sounds nice.
Yes.
Said to me, stop playing, go back to school and focus on your education. So I really just did what she said. I was just like, this is not for me. Sorry, I wasted your money, bro. But I'm not doing this no more. And that was it. So I never went back to music. But ever since then, I've just been singing for the fun of it. Like, if you go parties, like there's a house party or whatever, they play music and I'm just in my own corner sipping my whatever
whatever it was.
Yeah, I was just doing my thing, man. I was just doing my thing until God called me again. And everything became what it is now. So that's really the only music part. Oh, and then I sang in church. That's another part. Yeah, I sang in church. So that's really it.
What about art? Because I saw on your page you have some dope pictures there, like where you were into like photography and stuff.
Cuz, should I tell you something? Yes. You set up NEA, right? You were one of the organizers.
Yes.
I was a photographer at that event in 2016 or 17. I'm not sure. One of those years.
In Nigeria or here?
Here.
For real? No freaking way. That's I'm like, I saw photos on your page.
Yeah.
That is mad.
Photography was my first love. I used to do photography. I mean, I still do it. Like, I'm not gonna say I used to, but it's nothing crazy. I'm just having fun with it. But I used to I enjoyed doing landscape photography a lot. That's why I only left my landscape pictures.
The landscape one, okay.
The other one, I come on them. But thank you.
Beautiful
Thank
pictures.
you so much. Thank you so much.
But you still haven't answered my question, Dolapo. Where is that creativity? Where is it from?
I don't know, man. I think it's just from God, because that's all I could say. It's from God, because
you
need to find yourself. You need to I think everybody has that piece of creativity in them. Like, everybody has a gift that's been given to them by God. I just think that you need to find it and know how to use it. Okay. You feel me? But it's not like my father is a singer or my mother is a singer or a draw. Yeah, it's just from God. I need to give it I need to give the glory to God. It's just from God, because I didn't learn it. Photography, maybe I didn't learn how to sing, but photography, I knew that I had interest in it. So I just tried to learn about it. Yeah. You get what I'm saying? I was interested in it. So I just pushed a little bit and let me just learn it and see what it is. That's really what it was. So photography, music, and I don't know, man. All of this art stuff.
Was your mom cool with photography than music, or
photography? I didn't even start photography till I finished from Unilag. So it was more of a, okay, you don't finish school now, what's next type of thing. Yes. That's where the photography came in. So I had to I was reading the Bible one of those days, and then I just bumped into something in the Bible that said that God would bless the works of your hands, and the works of your hands would have kings bow before you. I don't really want to blaspheme, but you get what I'm saying. People that read the Bible know it word for word will understand what I'm saying. So I decided to think about the things that I naturally was drawn to. Yes. And I'm like, okay, I like to sing, but Mom said I can't sing, so that's crossed out. I like to take pictures, so okay. And I like to talk. So I went to school, I did mass communication. So I'm like, okay, I don't look girly to do TV because Nigeria, you need to the power breast, all
Of
those things.
course.
I don't get
Tight
energy for all
skirts
those
and
things.
stuff.
So I'm like, okay, maybe I could do radio. I feel like I could do really good on radio. So I went to, so what I did was I went to school for radio after I finished uni.
From
I went
Unilag.
to school I went to school for radio just to learn how to do the whole radio thing, whichever
Yeah.
one opens door. Then I went to school, I went to like a school for photography. It was like 2 weeks or a week long. It was actually
Okay.
10K, and I paid for the 10K
Wow.
by myself. And that's really that's really my story.
You know some things I've learned about you already. You have a natural gift, talent. You're very creative, and if you're into something, you go out of your way to learn it. You know what I mean? You know, some people, photography, they just carry camera. You know what I mean? Not even a one-day class they would take. I'm a photographer. You know what I'm saying? You know, they would carry, so you interest in radio, you went out of your way, get intern, learn deep mass communication. So it speaks volumes about, you know, who you are as a person. You know what I'm saying? About perfecting it is. And for me, that's like, you know, this, you know, every artist that I've dealt with, even people, when you see them in boxing, like the most successful boxers, after boxing, you see this person that you are, after your career, that's what will sustain you. You know what I mean? You know, after the music, after the boxing, after whatever it is that you're doing creatively, the person that you are deeply inside is what will determine how you live the rest of your life, whether you're successful, you know, and that is so important, you know. So I'm so glad, you know, we had this opportunity, you know, and thank you for diving into that. You know, I know sometimes it can be hard to talk about some of those things, you know what I mean? So I really appreciate it. Yeah.
Thank you.
So let's get into your, well, even coming to the United States, right? You're here, right? Let's talk about the military, right? Then how did that come about? You going into the force? Because for me, again, it takes a lot of strong will and courage to go into the military. You know what I'm saying? Because there's so many different aspects and attributes to it. It's not just nice uniform, you know, like some men like it, some women
That's what people see, though.
Some people,
that's what people see, though.
You know, but they don't know the work, the camp, you know. So let's talk about that. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, the military, I moved to the States in 2016. And when I moved here, I wanted to go to film school.
Okay.
But the people around me at that point wanted me to do nursing. They're like, no, she
like
nursing.
Everybody else.
Nursing, no, yeah, you know, like. But that talk they vex me. Say nursing, she will. You know, so but you know, like me being who I am, I always like to try. I wouldn't just say no. I'll try. So they say, "Lord, you know," I say, "Okay." I took the test. I already know that I suck at science. I said, "This is the one reason why I can't do nursing, because I don't like science. So how am I going to hate science and go and do nursing? How?" But they're like, "Ah, I mean, no, me more science. But mo learn gbogbo." I said, "Okay, no problem. I'm gonna do it."
So
I'm there, but so that they won't say, "Oh my, how to stubborn you?" Okay, I'm gonna do it. So I took the TEAS test and I failed it. You know, so the moment I failed it, I took it just to fail it, so that they can know that this is not normal day you call no. Because I really did study for it. I wasn't playing. Like I studied for it. Like I wanted to pass it, but I just couldn't pass it.
It wasn't working out.
I took it once. I think there were 4 subjects in it. Every other subject was good, but my sciences was like 28. So I'm like, how can I be getting 70 in the others and I will get 28? I said, is it not enough proof for you to see? So I just said, so moving on. So I wanted to go to film school. So, you know, I'm new to America now. So now when I can realize, say, for America to go to school, you either need a rich father or you need to get a loan, or you need to have money. Like you need cash. So like I just started thinking like, damn, I need to get this thing. Like, okay, even if I'm not gonna do film or whatever, I need to get a master's degree, like go back to school, so that at least my transcripts no go be Nigerian, you know, like, because I was thinking about the corporate sector in here.
Okay.
So in the bid to look for how to pay my school fees, you know, I heard about the military and I'm like, oh, free tuition, all the benefits where they there, blah, 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 this, that. And I'm like, oh, okay. So I really, before I made up my mind, it took a while. Like, it wasn't just something that I woke up in the morning and I'm like, oh, let's go. You know, it took a lot of praying and asking God to lead and really let me know, because it would be crazy for me to go and do that thing. And some people go to basic training and come back and they don't make it.
Yep.
Like, not like they die, but like they get kicked out of basic, you know. And that would make the people around me happy, like, hey, you know, so
boot camp is not a joke, man.
Yeah, you know, like, but the real thing was I wanted the military to pay for my school, and I also wanted to experience something different. You know, I'm new to the country, so I felt like if I didn't want to be in that box of are you Yoruba?
Yeah, I'm Yoruba. I can understand. Yeah.
Okay, I didn't want to be in that box of not only the things where people around me tell me now, yeah, I go no, because I don't know nobody except for the people around me. Yeah. So I really wanted to step out. Like, okay, I need to really see what's going on out here. And if you're not going to school, you need to be somewhere. You need to be somewhere where you would meet people and, you know, get contacts and all of that stuff. So,
of course,
you know, majorly because I wanted to go to school and experience the, you know, just feel it like, oh, what is it like to be in the military?
Yeah.
I know me personally, I know that if I put my mind to something, no matter what it is, I'm going to do it. That's just who I am. It's just a matter of, do you want to do it or not? As long as I say, okay, I want to do this, God is going to help me get it done. So the military is not like my father was there before. It was just God. God directed me to go that way.
Would you have joined the military? Somebody posted a question. Deji, I think David posted it. Would you have joined it if you were still in Nigeria?
Like the Nigerian military?
Yes.
I mean, respect to the people in the military in Nigeria. Like, I have a lot of respect for them, because it takes a lot to serve. It takes a lot to serve and almost not get nothing in return. You know, so I really can't answer that question I can't answer that question, because you know why I can't answer that question? Yeah. Because I know that I have supporters that are in the military in Nigeria. And no matter how I answer that question, it won't sound nice.
Okay.
You know, so, but I just want to say that I have a lot of respect for them. And I just wish that the government could do better for them. Because every day I come on Twitter, Instagram, and I see troops dying like chickens. It hurts. You know, because if you're going to fight for a country, you should believe that the country should be fighting for you in return.
Absolutely.
You need to, you know, like, come on now. You know, like, nobody, like, I know to talk, but
it's true.
That's
just
talk. Yeah, that's just how it is. No, and it's not like nobody wants to die, because then it's cool, man.
Of course. Yeah.
You know, like, everybody just a risk, because you don't even need to be in the military to die. You can be a nurse, you can be a cleaner. Or the mama soda, you go out, you go just cross, motor go jam you. Yeah. And you could be in the army, and
Mike said, "God bless you." It's true.
Yeah, that's just facts. So, like, shout out to the people doing it out there, like protecting Nigeria, fighting Boko Haram, and all of that. I have a lot of respect for them, because it takes a lot to do that. And I just wish the government could do better. You know, that's it.
Cool. So, you know, you're in the military, you're doing your thing. Obviously, your creative, stubborn self never left you, right? It stayed with you. So, like, at what point did you start taking it, like, seriously?
The music?
The music, yes.
Oh. So with music, right, I was already in the army, whatever, doing my military thing. But every like I said, everywhere I go, if I open my mouth to sing, like, it's not like I want to be Celine Dion, or maybe music is playing in the back and I'm just singing along. They always want to say, wow, you can sing, oh, wow, are you an artist? You know, at the point that started getting me angry, like, can you shut up? You know, like, but it took, let me think, what did it take? It took one of my friends, that time, Kiss Daniel was doing Fuck You Challenge.
Yes.
So one of my friends was like, is that a say fuck you challenge? Try this thing now. And I was laughing like, yo, I beg, free me. Say, do I look like artist to you? And she just kept pushing me like, yo, you can do it. Let's go. Let's do this. No, actually, what happened was I was at the club. And I was at the club. I was at this club in DC. And, you know, Nigeria people, their music they play. And one guy just crept up on me and said, is that you singing? It's the club. But that's why every time I go clubbing, I lose my voice because I always want to sing as loud as the music. It's impossible, but that's always been me. So the guy said, is that you? You can sing. Oh, you sound like this. You sound like that. You sound like this. And I'm like, yeah, that's me. And he's like, oh, are you an artist? And I'm like, no. Then he says, oh, can you please help me do backup on my song? You know, I didn't know the guy, but he asked me.
That's crazy.
And me, I'm like,
just like that from the club, from hearing you sing out there.
I swear. And I was like, oh, yeah? I was like, yeah, cool. Take my number. So he took my number and we linked up. Dr. Frabs, it was at Dr. Frabs. Shout out to Dr. Frabs. So we went there. And when I got there and I just did something very tiny on the mic. And they played it back. And I heard the way it sounded. I was like, inside it's one corner of my chest, I think, say, is that me? You know, then the reaction that Dr. Frabs was also giving at that point, I could tell that there was something. Like, they look at me like, are you sure you can't sing? Then he started telling me, Omo, no waste this thing. Now, yeah, tell me they come. When she go come here, they sing, they do this, you know, they say all those things to me. So I'm like, is this guy for real? So I was just like, I was listening to him, but I wasn't really paying attention, like taking him serious. And I'm like, bro, me, I know daytime. Me, I'm about the money. Like, if there's no money, I'm not ready to be doing upcoming artists. They struggle. Let me face where there's money. And so after I did the song, then my friend told me to go do the Fuck You challenge. Then I did the Fuck You challenge, and you know, people were like, oh, it's nice, it's nice. I mean, because Daniel didn't post it, but the people on my page were like, it's nice. So shout out to all the people that loved it. Then after that, the conviction became stronger. Like I started feeling very uneasy, you know, like inside of me. Like I started like feeling like I was pregnant with something. I wasn't comfortable in myself. You know, I was like, yo, I need to go to the studio. Like, honestly, like I could not even sleep. I was like, you know what? I don't know what I want to sing, but this mic, we go rough and we go when we reach there. So I called this guy and I'm like, yo, bro, I beg, I want to record. The guy, he laughed. He was literally laughing. He's like, Dolapo, you don't come. I said, no, for real. I said, for real, I'm serious. Then they say, okay, show up. Then I showed up and I'm like, see, I don't have the song, but I have chorus. I have hook. I said, I have like a part that we can use to start the song. Then the guy said, yeah, sing them. I said, okay. Then I was so happy that at least they give me opportunity. So then I sang it, and he made the beat like there, like he just structured the beat in that progression, and then that's the song. That's you. That's the song. That's my first single. So
that was September.
That was August
2019.
Yeah, August 2019. Yeah. So you know that's how the song came about. I didn't know that I could write music until that day. I always thought that. I'm telling you, if you don't try, you won't know.
Yeah.
I always look.
So you wrote the joint. You wrote you made the beat. You wrote the record in the studio.
Yeah, I wrote the first verse in the studio. The first verse, I wrote it right there, and the chorus, I did it right there. Then I started the second verse. Then it started like say my brain don't get tired. So I was starting to sing nonsense. So the guy, he could spot it. You know, if you're a good producer, you would tell like, it's in red. You're getting tired. Just go and come back.
Yeah.
So he said to me, Olapo, these things where you talk, you know, follow. Just go and write it at home and come back for the second verse. So I wrote it at home and then I came back for the second verse. So that's how I made that song. Yeah. Damn.
And okay, so now the record is done, is completed. Is at this point, it's just you made a record. It's not. There's no business aspect of it yet. It's not distributed yet. So what was the first thing you did towards that to make it okay?
So to put the song out, like the song was ready and all of that. So I started looking for people that I knew. Like I beg bros, I want to release song with you. Nobody answered me. So I had to do my own research. Then I found out about DistroKid. DistroKid is an online platform. If you're on here and you're an independent artist, DistroKid is an online platform. They could help you distribute your music to all major platforms. Spotify, iTunes, Apple Music, Tidal, all of that crazy stuff. Yeah. Everywhere that everybody wants to see music. You know, and you only pay $20 for it. And all the streaming money from the streams come back to you. So I decided to use DistroKid to put out the music. So because I don't really know how it works, you know, the dates that the Holy Spirit, I'm not trying to sound religious, but the dates are very important. The date that my spirit wanted me to drop the song was August 20. That date was just there. Like, I was like, that's the date I'm going to drop the song.
That's the release date.
It wasn't, I don't even know if it was a Friday, because it looks like now everybody wants to drop music on Friday. But I doubt that it was a Friday. I don't even think it was a Friday. It was a regular ass day. And, you know, because I didn't know how it worked, I thought like if you upload the song today, it go day the place tomorrow. But apparently, if you want to drop your song on a certain date, you suppose don't put them there. Then put the release date, then they will drop it, you know. So I was disappointed when August 20 came and I was searching iTunes and I did not see my song on there. So what I did was I was like, oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, I don't want to put SoundCloud. Let me use SoundCloud. So I put it on SoundCloud and I put it on Audio Mac. You know, no, that's not my birthday. I put it on SoundCloud and I put it on Audio Mac, you know. So I put out the song. The day I put out the song, I was in this room. I just there, they think about my life. Say, hey, how can I get people to? So, you know, I already posted it on my Instagram, you know, and all of that. I done the DM people the link, say, please, let me post this flyer. Please listen and let me know. You know, like all those normal struggle things.
Yeah, of course.
Then I just see Bankuli has gone on live. I don't know Bankuli from nowhere. But prior to that day, I've been watching Bankuli's live. You know, I go just did the live, they watch, because they always do like talent hunts or something. Like you just get people to come and showcase what they got and see what they can do for them. So I noticed that when he adds people on his live and he's like, yo, where are you calling from? You know, I was watching his live prior to that time. Not because I had the intention to join the live on that day, but because I've been watching his live prior to that day, I already had an idea of his kind of person. You know, like, I didn't really know Bankuli. I swear to God. Like, aside from, the band manager, where everybody knows.
Yes.
That's really all I knew about him. I didn't know nothing else about him. So I noticed that when he's on live and he adds people and he says, play your music, and you're acting stupid. Like, he says, play your music, and you're saying something like, no, the link is in my bio. Just click on it.
Yes.
You know, I see the expression, the way he reacts to it, like, okay. He will tell you okay, but if you have sense, okay, yeah, you go just say, hey, I'll check it, but you know he's never gonna check it. And when he's talking to people and he's feeling them, I could see it, you know. So I joined the live, and with faith in my heart, I said, if only you could just listen to my music. I just dropped the song that day. Wow. And I think that's the way I put the words together. You know, maybe because everybody did it, they say, pick me, sir. You know, I don't know if you've ever been there.
Yes.
There's a lot of crazy things going on there. Like, pick me now. I have been, you know, so I don't even I said, I didn't buy the data for the man.
Yes, of course.
So I think the way I put the words really had him. I mean, he was like, oh, maybe, I don't know what was in his chest or in his heart, but he answered the call. Oh, I'll try to speak English. I'm sorry. You know, he answered the call. He answered the call, and, you know, he was like, oh, what's good? I was nervous, you know, because I'm like, yo, he picked up. I didn't think he was going to pick up. So he picked up, and and then I said, oh, I just dropped a song today. I'd like to play for you. And he was like, oh, yeah, okay. I had before I even request, speaker don't on, laptop is ready, the song is on SoundCloud. All I have to do is just press play. So when he said, Yeah, play it. You know, I just pressed play. Oh, no, 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 yeah, yeah. The song started playing. And then the song was like 40 seconds in. And he said to me, pause it. And he said, where are you? And I'm like, the thing don't they be like, say, where am I? Okay. I said, I'm in New York, sir. He said, yeah, in New York. You're in New York? I said, yes, I'm in New York. He said, okay, can you come here, if I tell you to come? Why will I not come? You whining me. So I said to him, I said, yeah, totally, man. I'll come. So he said, okay, I'm going to DM you where to come to, so. And so, you know, so after the live, you know, like things like that happen to people and there might not be a follow-up. It might just be for the gram, like, oh, I gave this person 5K audio money, but the money don't go enter your account.
Of course. So
when he said, I will DM you, I just went to my DM, I did refresh the DM like this. Hey, I never see the DM. You know when you refresh DM like this,
just keeps
the DM, you want limit, let it come in. You know, so the DM came in and he sent the address for real, man. Immediately I got up. I didn't even know what to wear. I was like, hey, I won't go see celebrity. Hey, wait till I go wear. Oh, wait. You know, but I just put on whatever. I didn't even care. Like, I was like, you know what? This is not even about, just go. You know, so I went. And I'm going to tell you, I got to that hotel. I was sitting down at the reception, right? I did wait for Bankuli to pick my call. Because I don't read that. Hello, I'm here. I know, you know, pick.
Of course, yeah.
So I just there for reception. Reception right there. I don't see Davido, Tycoon, this one, that one.
The whole crew.
I was like, what? Nigga, like, I couldn't believe my eyes. I was like, yo, shout out to Superman. She's in here. I said, am I dreaming? So, you know, when in my head, I was coming to see Bankuli. Yes. Then I'm seeing Davido, Lati, Tycoon, the whole crew passing by. So I was like, you know, like when you see star and you won't quickly hail them, but they move too fast.
Yeah.
So I don't shock like this. So I couldn't think. So I had to call my mom that, because I had already told my mom that I'm going to Bankuli said I should come. I play song for him and she said, hey, is it safe? Hey, you know, mothers I said, mommy, they cannot rape me. Please let me go. This is a serious life-changing opportunity. Don't. So I went. So when I call my mom, I say, hello, Ibitimowa. I did where I did, they wait for Bankuli. And I saw Davido passed. Say, what's going on here? My mom said, just calm down, sit down, wait. They will come and pick you from where you are. So I sat down. Then I was waiting. Then Bankuli finally hit me up. Apparently, it was in the same place. It was in the same room with them. But Davido them, they come out. They were going somewhere. So I got to the room. I saw Special. I saw Bankuli and Special. It was connecting the dots with Special.
For sure that was dots.
Yeah, so and I was like, is this a joke? I dropped a song today and I met Bankuli and I'm about to meet, because I already knew I was about to meet Davido. Please, nobody, like, because I was already in the same room, Latis, I saw Special Ed and some other Davido guys. So I knew they were going to come back. So Bankuli just said, sit down. Then he started telling them, this girl, I just saw her on the Instagram. You know how Bankuli talks now.
Wow.
You know, I just saw her on Instagram. She can really sing. I didn't even know I could really sing. You know, like in my own head, I'm like,
that's crazy. You dropped
is
this
this
song
a joke?
The same day. Same day.
Because God telling you, I had no intentions to be an artist. I dropped that song just so that I would not die with my voice. And nothing to show for. That was really what pushed me to the studio. I was like, I no go like die tomorrow. May God come ask me that. What did you do with this voice? That's really what made me go do it. Because I'm like, even if the song, nobody hear the song, but if me, I hear the song, my people, my friends, they hear the song. You know, like I wasn't thinking, I didn't see no big picture. Like I didn't. It was a small scale thing. My brain they conceive say. Make me, I no day for any struggle. Make I they do my army job. They record song for pleasure. Pleasure, new. I'm telling you.
Wow.
And, you know, when David came back, Bankole did the introduction. He liked me immediately, instantly.
What was your reaction? Like when David came back?
I ain't gonna lie to you. I was starstruck. No need to even form or pretend. Man. No, I was starstruck. Like I was like, is this for real? Like I don't even express. I just they shake like say, is this real? Like Davido be this way.
This is the time where Davido's song was all over America also.
Yes.
All over. Yeah, not every station.
His song was everywhere. They were playing Fall and If like every other day, more than 10 times a day on Hot 97. I'm telling you. Yeah. So like, I couldn't believe it, and the acceptance, the love that they all showed to me. Like I said, they don't know me for maybe before World or something. Yeah. You know, like they listened to the song. Bankole was like, "Yeah, play the song for them." Then I played it. I even came with speaker. I was deep. In case they don't have speaker now.
Oh man.
You know, so I didn't tell you. So I played the song and David was like, "Oh, nice song." You know, go obviously do too much talking, but it was like, "Yo, that's a nice song." So even that's a nice song where you tell me, I was fulfilled, bro. Like then he played his I'm saying this for the people that I'm going to finish. He played that time. He just did the remix with Lighter for Mona Lisa. He did a remix. I want to give you all my Mona Lisa. He was on a remix. So when his verse started, he said, "If I look for me be your tea," he said something like that in that song. And I also use that same phrase in my song. But unfortunately, I had released my song first. And the day I released my song was the day, and I'm going to tell you, the day I released my song was the same day I met him.
Wow.
So before I met them, all the people where I did beg to post my song, when no answer me, when they do
Shakara stuff.
The moment I posted me and David sitting down next to each other, say we just laugh, say small laugh. small laugh where we just laugh. Oh. My brother, come and see. I always knew you would be great. Ha! Bro, I was like,
oh man,
I DM'd you. You read it. You left me on scene, bro. Stop playing with me. So I mean,
oh man,
shout out to everybody, man, that supported the dream or whatever. But that just made me learn quick. That was a very quick way for me to really learn that. Not only great people everybody won't associate with. So people started DMing me and saying, Davido steal your line. Nah, he didn't. He didn't, because he played me that song the day I met him. And he used those same lines. And I literally said to him, "Yo, I used the same lines in my song." I said that to him. And he was like, "Yeah, I heard." Like, yeah, like he just said, "Yeah, I read," right? Like, but he won't talk. He said, "Word, anybody can use it." So for everybody that thinks that he stole that from me, that's not true. You know, because I had a lot of people messaging me, which I tried to correct the opinion one by one, but I can't correct all of the opinions.
You guys had an instant musical connection already. So yeah,
man. So that's really the story, man. And since then, man, I swear, it's been love from the old David. Lati has shown me so much love. You know, like every time they're in New York, he called me and he's like, "Yo, where you at? Come to this place. We're around." That's why they always see me with them. It's not like, you know, that's why I'm always around them, because they show me love. That's
and
really
it's so much how you carried yourself also. You know what I mean? Obviously, the instant reaction is, you know, is normal, you being real. Then after that, how you carry yourself when everything calms down.
Yeah, you can't continue acting slavery. Yeah, like say, "Oh yeah, baba, baba." That thing, I need to let people know that thing, it kind of irritates. If you're at the top, like, because I like to put myself in people's shoes. If I'm at the top and you are older than me, if I'm at the top and you're like, you senior me for age and you baba me, I can't take you serious. Now I'm for real, because why are you babaing me? If you get money, will you baba me?
Yeah, it's true. Yeah,
it's basic. Yourself. Just be yourself and just say bro, or just say sis. You know, like, make it real. Don't, like, there's a Yoruba adage that says,
of course.
Whatever you can't take when you are
poor man,
when you are a rich man, whatever your standards are going to be when you're a rich man. Now, from when you poor, you go down, they correct people, say, "Guys, don't mess with me like that."
Yeah.
No be say You dey chop shit when you poor. When you can't reach, you won't come the form. Don't serve me that. Like, where did that come from? You know, so that's just basically let your standards remain the same. You know, like don't they go the baba people because you think say they fit give you something. Yes, you can kiss ass. I'm not it's the industry. You can kiss ass, but apply wisdom when you're kissing ass. You know, no they kiss ass without sense. Like they eat ass. Kiss ass with some dignity. Like say you get value.
Of course.
You know? Yeah, so that's just it.
Yes. So but so now after all of that, what was the and you can just touch on it as much as you are able to, you know what I'm saying? What is the business setup between you and Bankuli? Is it just management? Does it involve a label type of stuff? Also, what okay. Yeah, correct.
Yeah, Bankuli and I, we're like, right now, the relationship that we have is like, it's business, but it's deeper than business because we have a personal relationship. Like, he's like a big brother to me. Aside from the music business, he's steady throwing out gems for me. You know, he's steady opening my mind to see life in a different perspective. We can argue and, you know, because obviously it's not everything is going to say I'm going to yes man too. You know, I'm going to have my own opinions too, and I'll be like, yo, Baba, this is what I think. This is what I think.
So it's like a mentor.
Yeah, exactly. So it's like the structure is like management.
Well, do you want to go get some water or something?
No, I got water. See,
water.
Look,
okay.
I've been look at my water. I got water.
Yeah, take your time. Like, don't.
I got dehydrated for a little
important.
bit.
Yeah.
So it's like you know, management. The label was there, but with the it's more of management right now. That's what I would say.
Okay.
You know, it's more of management, but I'm floating under him. So because
of course
he's always gonna. I want to put this out there. I'm hoping, I'm praying to God that he would always be a part of my journey, no matter how far God takes me, because he's family to me now. You know, he's family to me now, and he was able to see. He was able to see what everybody else did not see. You know,
at a very early stage.
Yeah, he was able to. Yeah, instantly over the phone, he was able to see it. He didn't even. He always says it on his live that character is a very important role when it comes to talent. You know, if you have talent without character, if you're not able to sustain valuable relationships, I'm not talking about relationships of maybe those kind of relationships. At the top, relationship will get value, will go help you for life. If you don't have the ability to sustain those type of relationships and keep your character in good shape, you see, absolutely.
Shout out to DJ Supermodel, man. She's like word.
Super is sis, man. Shout out to Super too, man. She's blood to me too. Shout out to Super. So
let me ask you,
Bankuli is always gonna be a part of my career. That's okay. I just gotta put that out there.
Even if a deal comes like a major label or something, obviously it will still be a part of that process.
Bankuli is going everywhere with me by God's grace.
Really glad to hear that. Dolapo, how much of your music, because you know, one thing I love about you already is just how real you are to yourself, to your story, and really very confident, but at the same time so humble. You know, please, no matter what you do, just keep that. You know what I'm saying? Just keep that. Don't ever change that. It's so important. You know what I mean? And I could tell even like there's like so much more story even behind what you're saying.
We know we talk everything finish.
Yeah. Trust me. I know. Yeah, I know. So like for now, how much of Dolapo do you put in your music?
I would say, like, honestly, the process of writing songs, the songwriting process for me is not like, it takes a lot of concentration for me to write a song and finish the song. Because before I start writing the song, I have a vision. Like, what am I saying on this song? What is the message what is the message I'm trying to pass to the people? Because no matter how you look at it, we're just vessels. We're just here to give the message. You get what I'm saying? So I try my best to with my choices of words. That's all me. That's all me. Because when you're writing songs, when you hear the words the person is using, you can tell that they don't love school. They don't love school.
This one did not. Yeah.
You know, like, you know, this one goes school. This one don't go school. You know, but like, I realized that because I have not been in the entertainment industry for too long, but I've been shadowing all the people there. I've been watching them closely. Like this, I watch interviews a lot. Like they interview Wizkid. They interview Wizkid for I want to hear as a TikTok how he take answer the questions. How did he shadow or hide away from some questions? You know, and all of that stuff. So I know for sure that, and I know like there's a messy part of there's a controversial part of being famous.
Of course.
You know, so I feel like I intend to try as much as possible not to put too much of me, like too much of my personal life out there. Of
course. Yeah.
Because
so you hone that, and
my personal life should my personal life should always be my personal life. That's not it's too look. I think we need to understand that if you're a celebrity, if you're doing music and you make it, you should know that you're now two different people. You are your stage name, and then you are the name that your father and your mother called you.
Of course.
So you cannot always be in this stage name euphoria. You cannot always be in the euphoria of, oh, they call me Swiss Beats. I'm just using that as an example.
Of course.
Yeah. You cannot always be Swiss Beats. There's going to be times that you will be Swiss. Maybe that's your real name.
You have to level up, man.
Well, you got to just let all of that.
Your wife, your boyfriend, your husband, you have to level up, man.
Yeah, you got to bring it down. Now you have to think away from, oh, Nami, they tear shirts for. Now I'm just a regular person. No, I'm being real.
No. So it's true.
Yeah. Whatever you don't say, people are not going to use it against you. I don't know if you get what I'm saying. So when I'm writing my songs, I try as much as possible not to make it about me. Because you're making music for the people. Bankuli always tells me this. He says, sometimes I go send some songs to him. He will say, you're doing too much. He will say, people can't sing that. You're doing too much with your voice. We know you can sing. We understand. But try to bring it down for people. Like, when you hear the song he just put out, damn, you know, any person can sing that thing. Yes. Even if your voice sound like, no matter how bad your voice sounds, you can sing it. But when you don't do like saying that you sing pass, you will just see that when they come to your show, they will just be doing like this. They don't go follow you sing. When you finish, they will just clap. Say, wow, beautiful. You don't want that. You don't want that type of a show. You want a show where maybe you go even Bonner Boy go show, you know, go even sing. You just put mic, say, oh yeah, I'm a Corin Law. I'm a fan Corin Cool. You know, so you need to make the songs in such a way that people don't make it about yourself all the time. There's going to be times when you're going to write stuff. My first song was from the depth of my heart. You know, like, it's a love song, obviously. So, you know.
By the way, that is still my favorite song.
Me too.
I'm serious.
Yeah, me too.
I listen to that so much times.
Yeah, I love the song.
And I listen to, Owo is a jam.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Owo
party jam.
Yeah, Owo was inspired.
Just like, yo.
Yeah, I love that. I love you too. Yeah, it's a beautiful piece. Owo was just one of those songs that I recorded because I felt like I needed to.
Always a jam, man.
I just felt like I needed something that people could because love, in as much as love, God advises us to, or God preaches that we should love. Not everybody has love in their hearts. You get what I'm saying? Cause
yes, it's true.
When you come on social media, you're gonna see a lot of bitterness. You feel they rejoice for your own thing. One person will just come with bad energy and just say something that is so stupid that you'll be like, where exactly? Your brain had to be in your ass for you to think like this. Because if person they rejoice, you supposed to follow them rejoice. Like so that your own go come, so that your joy too go come.
But not everybody. Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. So that's why I made the Owo song, because I know say they talk about love. Some people they look at love. Like if you get money, you go find love. There's people that think like that. Yeah. So I'm like, I need to make a song that everybody can relate to. Everybody wants money. Even the rich want money. Dangote is fine money.
Of course.
So that's how Owo came about. So, shout out to God for inspiring me on that one.
Yes.
Yeah.
Last question for you. So being in the military, if you can survive boot camp and be in the force, it's already a success story for so many people. And then on top of that, you were not satisfied with that, and then you still came into music because you had so much more in you, right? And I love that. So military, music, are you satisfied now? What do you want?
So before the music, even with the military and all of that, like, even though everybody saw it as an accomplishment, I didn't feel like I was accomplished. I was still feeling empty inside of me. Yeah, people would say, officer. I'm like, it's not that deep. I mean, yeah, we did it, thank God, but like, I was still feeling empty inside. So I was really doing a lot of praying to God to help me really discover my purpose on earth. Like, I feel like I'm just doing everything. I did take pictures. I did shoot videos. I did do army. I did first one job. Like, pick something that you really want to. Like, there's something that you really want to do that that once you start doing this thing, you will just feel good. Like, music
gives you joy.
Has always been a part of me. Like, if I'm not singing, you need to know that something is not wrong. Something is wrong with me. When I first moved to the States, I was working at this nursing home. I was working at a nursing home as I was not doing anything serious. I was just in the kitchen. They put all this, putting straw on the tray, put sugar, put all those foolish nonsense, nothing crazy. But while they put that straw, while they sort those trays, I was always singing. Like, I would always have my headphones or my earphones, like, and I would just sing. So the days when I go to work and I'm not singing, my boss will come and tap me and say, D, are you okay? Like, I'm telling you, she will literally ask me that, you're not singing today. Is everything okay? Then I'll just be weak and be like, wow. Yeah, I mean, it's true that I'm not okay, but I'll just tell her, nah, I'm good. I'm just tired. So it's always been a part. Now, I would say that I'm starting to feel like I found my purpose. Like, I would say.
Purpose.
But I don't think that I'm there yet. I'm not even there yet. I feel like right now at this point, I feel like, okay, yeah, finally. Because all I asked God for was a sign. Like, God, just give me a sign. And there's no greater sign than meeting Bankuli and Davido the same day you dropped your first song without knowing any of them before.
Yes, it's true. Not a
coincidence. The song is good, yes, you can sing, but that thing, now God orchestrated that thing. I don't care what anybody says. That was not a coincidence.
Yes,
nope,
absolutely.
It wasn't. So that's how I feel. I feel like I thank God for finally showing me the light to know that, okay, this is, because, yesterday my mom called me and she was like, I've learned the lyrics to your song. I want to sing it for you. I swear. I thought it was a joke, like, are you whining me? Then she started, she was like, wake up in the morning, like, she said, Dolapo, but you need to be singing a little slower. You talk too fast. Like, come on, bring it down. Then she did sing the song. Like, she did sing everything from the beginning to the end. I was laughing to the point that I started crying because it just felt so good. Like, it feels so good to be true. Like, you see it play. Like, she took her time to go and look for the lyrics and then learn it and then call me to say, I don't learn your lyrics. So, yeah, make I sing them. So
that takes a lot.
I thank God. Yeah, I really do thank God. I thank God for where I'm at right now and how
it
far.
Was her birthday like is it like?
Yeah, April 20th. It was a birthday. April 20th.
Happy belated birthday to her.
420. We don't smoke, but 420, my mom's birthday, regardless. Yeah, shout out to my mom, man. Yes, super mother.
Absolutely,
so
man.
Hopefully God will continue to bless me and bless the people around me and continue to make the music nice enough for you guys to want to keep listening to it. You know? So
you find your calling. You find your calling. It's not a
Thank
lot
God,
of
man.
people that can say that, you know.
Yeah, man. I'm thankful to God. I'm thankful. It took a long time. It took a long time because I had so many interests. There was a lot of things that I wanted to do, and that's it harder. I remember one lady saying to me that if you're a jack of all trades, it's always going to be hard for you to find a balance or figure out what is really going to work for you because you just want to do so many things and you just.
What's up, everybody? If you're just joining us, I'm just wrapping up with DolapoTheVibe. So I'm just wrapping up with her. So if you're just joining us, and then after that, I'll be talking to Easy, our super dancer from New York. Okay, Dolapo's back. Yes.
Yo.
Time out, you know?
Yo, I talked you to death, man. I'm sorry.
No, man. I even forgot how long we had.
Yeah, man. I was like, damn, it's 1 hour.
I've enjoyed this so much. Such a beautiful story. I'm serious. If it was just you and I on here and there was nobody, I mean, we're gonna put this out. People will still, you know, the joy would just be just as much. I'm so happy,
man.
For you, and you're in good hands. You know, Bankuli is my brother, man. We've gone way back, over 10 years deep. So every time we see each other everywhere, and you know, we always have a great conversation. So I'm just glad it's part of this movement, you know.
Thank God. I thank God, man. So you're gonna put me on the next independent show, right? Like.
Yeah, that's official, confirmed.
We're gonna be out here shutting down New York.
We're rocking the parade together in front of everybody.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, man.
It's a wrap, man. It's a must.
That way. Yes. Shout out to you. I appreciate you for having me. It's been, I was doing a lot of talking. I'm sorry, man. That's me.
Oh, no.
Once I'm in it like this, I will just talk. You know, go.
Yes.
Don't mind me. My bad habits. I need to fix it. But...
So I'm doing easy. I'm doing easiness. She's already joined. But I want to wrap this up with a quiz. Don't get away from the quiz, Dolapo.
You have a quiz?
Yeah, I have a quiz. It's short, don't worry. Just yes or no type of answers, okay?
All right. So hopefully my
ready?
facial expressions won't let me. Let me try and keep a straight face.
Okay, Davido or Peruzzi?
Peruzzi.
Push-ups or pull-ups?
Push-ups.
Handguns or automatic rifles?
Automatic rifles.
Tiwa or Yemi Alade?
Tiwa.
Religion or spirituality?
Spirituality. Hold on, please. Please.
I think you kind of answered that one earlier, like when you were talking. I was thinking as you were
talking. Put spirituality all the time over religion. Don't let them steal from you. Moving on.
All right. Love or money?
Love, man. Come on. Love. When there's love. Lagos.
Street smart or book smart?
Street smart. Who book help?
I think I know the answer to this one. High heels or boots? I should not even ask.
You really asking me that?
I should not even ask.
High heels. Who is wearing that?
All right. Android or Apple?
Apple every day, man. All day, every day.
Yeah.
Apple gang. You could tell that we're Apple now. Nobody's phone is doing like this.
No, but I thought we're here. We're
you see, the phone does everything smooth. Android now, you go get stressed. So shout out to Apple, man.
The last one, jollof rice or pounded yam?
Oh, pounded yam with a foil legusi and some assorted meats on the side. You feel me?
You're making me emotional right now.
You feel me?
I'm getting emotional just thinking about it, man.
Yeah. Yeah,
man. This is real, man. You know,
pounded yam always, man.
All the
Thank
way,
you
man.
so much, Cos. Thank you so much.
Thanks a lot for doing this, man.
I had a good time here.
Yeah, absolutely. Same here. Talk to you again soon. Shout out
God
to
bless you. Shout out to everybody that came through. I love you guys. Absolutely. God bless you.
Bless.
Yeah, bless you.
Oh man. Yo, what a great time. What a great time. Shout out to Dolapo. Shout out to Bankuli allowing us to do this. That was dope. What a great story. What a great story. I'm so fascinated. Very, very talented. But like I tell every single person that I talk to, it's not just about your talent. The person that you are, it goes a long way. It goes a long way. Whatever you're doing, it goes a long way. So think about it as you do your thing, whether you're a singer, you're a DJ, or any types of thing that you do that's in the limelight. So shout out to Dolapo. Please, follow our music, dope music. I can't say it anymore. Yes, Fola, thank you so much. So I'm going to drop now, then I'm going to reconnect. So I'm going to start it from fresh with my sister Easy. So we can talk to her, man, find out what she's been up to. All right, so I'm going to drop also. If you still have time, please come back. Oh, my God, Dolapo, thank you, Dolapo, the vibe. Thank you so much, my sister. We got a lot of work to do, man. Trust me, we got a lot to do. Big things, everybody. So drop and reconnect. All right. Thank you.